President Obama's apology has become very controversial. I mean, obviously Newt Gingrich and others have made this apology part of the campaign, but other experts in Afghanistan are saying this apology sends the wrong message. It gives the Taliban the excuse to go against us, to help use our enemies against us, and also a lot of these attacks that are happening against Americans, these horrible attacks, seem to be in retaliation for something the U.S. is taking responsibility for.
Well, I find it, somewhat troubling that our politics would inflame such a dangerous situation in Afghanistan. I well remember during the 8 years of President Bush's administration when something happened that was regrettable, unintentional, as this incident was. President Bush was quick to say, look, we're sorry about this. This is something that, we obviously did not mean to do. That's all that President Obama was doing, and it was the right thing to do, to have our president on record as saying, this was not intentional. We deeply regret it. And now we are hoping that, voices inside Afghanistan will join that of President Karzai and others in speaking out to try to calm the situation. It's deeply regrettable, but now it is out of hand and it needs to stop.
You said yesterday that President Obama will be reelected. It raised a lot of eyebrows. It's not really the Secretary of State to say anything about an election, and it seemed to be kind of a campaign statement.
Well, remember the context of it. I was asked whether the comments in the primary campaign, some of which have been quite inflammatory, represented America. And I represent America, and I know what happens in campaigns. I've been there, done that, and I know that things are said that are not going to be put into practice or policy. But I did think I needed to point that out to the audience, and probably my enthusiasm for the president got a little out of hand.
Well, no political juices flowing there?
Well, I've tried to dampen them down. I've tried to have, them taken out in a, blood transfusion, but, occasionally they rear their heads.
Does that suggest maybe going back in at some point?
No, it just suggests that I want what's best for my country.